Evet, selamlar arkadaşlar. Hogwarts Legacy'nin Part 2 videosuna hoş geldiniz. İlk bölümde maceralar dolu birkaç büyü öğrendiğimiz bir bölümdü. Şimdi ise okul hayatımızın başladığı bir döneme geçmiş bulunmaktayız. Umarım izledikleriniz hoşunuza gider. Like atıp abone olmayı unutmayın lütfen. İyi seyirler. Şimdi
Revelio.
burada bir şeyimiz var mı? Yok. Gelelim bakalım okulun ilk günü nasıl geçecek.
Now, which way is the common room?
Bir saniye. Hemen kilitleri öğrenmem lazım.
Must be different starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Ne anlatıyorsun lan sen? Şşş, bana bak bana. Bir daha bana söyle bakayım. Ben de öyle sanmıştım.
They're lucky they didn't end up as Dragonford, like that poor man from the Ministry.
Can't imagine starting a new school this late.
A little room, everyone.
Who does Nelly think she is, anyway?
She gets bolder every year.
Bakalım.
Perhaps I should. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Bu kız şeye benzemiyor mu?
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening.
Tuvaletteki kıza.
Made it in by the skin of your
Potter'daki.
teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
Hiç de değil. Onunla çalıştım. Onunla biraz
I'm not
yordum.
sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Belki de biraz daha pratik
A little more
yapmalısın.
practice ought to do it.
I practiced all summer. I can cast spells more complicated than this one without speaking. What's so difficult about this one? I'm just going to keep at it.
Aynen öyle, devam et. Şimdi sözsüz büyü yapmak ne kadar zor olabilir ki?
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward.
Arkadaşlık
Once,
bunalıma
I
giriyor.
tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
O zaman sana şans
Well,
diliyorum.
good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
Teşekkürler. O deliye en son geleceğim. O bir şeyler yapıyor da ona en son
That
geleceğim.
girl thinks she can get away with anything.
Nelly'll do anything for a thrill.
I'd like to send
I would really like someone to try it.
Aa Weasley.
Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Are you having butterbeer for
abone olmuş.
breakfast?
Hoş geldin, hoş geldin.
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
Peki iksilerde yeteneği var mı
Seems
acaba?
you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Bu çocuğu sevmiyorum ama iyi çocuk. Biraz saflık var sanki. Ya da bilemedim.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
Allah razı olsun, Allah razı olsun. Geldik şimdi deliye, asıl deliye.
Don't fall off this time, Nelly.
Ben o kızım in aşağı in. Nasıl konuşacağım senden?
I don't want to get in trouble the first. Don't fall off this time, Nelly.
She is, anyway.
Lan nasıl tanışacağım bununla? Ha. Lan deli.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective.
Güzel.
Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
Biraz ağır başlayalım. Ya bu sitesinden gelemeyeceğimiz bir şey değildi.
It is true, but we handled it very well.
I'll say. I think you've already earned a reputation for fearlessness.
Eyvallah, eyvallah.
Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
Soralım, hiçbir ejderhayla karşılaştınız mı?
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough?
Yani
Most of us
yeterli.
arrive via train or boat. Not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
Öyle öyle. Neyse.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
there was something I could do to stand up to the headmaster. Likely best to keep my head down till I finish up here.
What do you think Black White was like? He must be miserable.
Ne yaptın onu?
Not while before, perhaps.
Elma yedik.
Hogwarts hasn't been the same since
Nereye
Black
gidiyoruz?
took over. Lucky for us, we have Professor Weasley.
Very
What was
fun.
the Ministry thinking, putting Black in charge of a bunch of children?
Bakayım nasıl
He
yiyor elmayı.
hates children.
Allah yedi yuttu, iki yaptı yuttu. Bir de müzik açalım. Açın lan kapıyı.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts.
Doğru.
Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Yürü kadın gidelim. Senin oğlan
This
da
way.
çok tatlıymış.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Kadına baksana, catwalk yaparak yürüyor ya.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Revelio.
Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Bir şeyler
Do
var
keep
orada.
up.
Biz ne yapıyoruz? Koş koş koş koş koş koş.
Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio.
Snake gibi bir profil olsa
Simply cast
çok üzüldüm ama.
Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Ha, geldik işte bu kısma.
Revelio.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like...
Şap şap şap. Bunlar hakkında bilgi vermiyor. Lan. Mırmır. Seni var ya yerim yerim yerim.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Bir şey görmedin, devam.
Revelio.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Bu görünümde o bölgede bulunan flo evlerini görebilirsiniz. Yeşil flo evleri kendinize ortak odası dahil olmak üzere keşfettiğiniz alanı temsil. Anladım ama bizim gitmemiz gereken yer burası galiba. Nasıl uzaklaştıracağız? Buraya mı gitmemiz lazımdı? Yoksa ben yanlış bir şey mi yaptım? Bu hızlı...
And here
Seyahat
we
gibi bir şey
are.
mi?
Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Revelio.
Şurayı takip edelim.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Tamam gidelim.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
My sister will be home for the holidays this year.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Bir öğrenelim
Defense
bakalım
Against the
nedenmiş.
Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Demek Profesör Hecat.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn.
Biliyorum.
Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Aslında korkarım yok mu demem lazım ya. Korkarım yok ya.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Söylemememiz lazım kimseye.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of
İyi
the
ki
devil.
söylememişiz.
Professor Fig, your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Eyvallah,
Ah,
eyvallah.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good
piece.
boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you.
Tamam.
And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Revelio.
Bir dakika şunu bir öğrenelim neymiş ya. Niye bir şey olmadı ya? Hey Profesör Fig.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation
Oh,
regarding our
fantastic.
late arrival?
Yani ona yalan söylemekten
I did
hoşlanmam.
try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Bu ana görev ise ana görevi tamamlamak hikaye ilerletiği yeni özellikle kilidini açar kazandır. Okey. Bazı görev büyü veya seviye gereksinimi nedeniyle kilitlidir. Bu durumlarda görev etkilemek için gerekli seviyede olmamız veya gerekli büyüklüğe sahip olmamız lazım. Yeni büyüler profesyonel ödevlerini tamamlayarak veya görev ödülü olarak kazanılabilir. Okey. Akio. Biz Levioso. Levioso'ya gidelim bakalım.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Eyvallah hocam, eyvallah. Benim gitmem gereken dersler var şimdi.
Revelio.
Uçan bir şey var lan. Ben buraya gel. Ben bunu yakalayamıyor muyum? Vuruyorum, olmuyor. Gidelim bakalım. Şurada yakalım.
Revelio.
Var mı bir şeyler? Yok.
Trouble, are we? Been up to no good? Thought as much. Not sure he's in at the present moment.
Revelio.
Burada var mı bir şeyler? Şu köşede bir yerde sanki bir şey var gibi mi geliyor ama. Yukarılarda bir şey var. Oğlum koştan derse geç kalacağız. Bir de baktılaştıralım. Böyle bir şey yokmuş, okey. Hadi bakalım, ilk büyülerden birini öğrenmeye geldik.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Eyvallah eyvallah hocam.
Let us begin with a basic cast.
Protego.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprise. Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Levioso.
Good. Now, the basic. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say
I do enjoy a lively duel.
You're good.
How perceptive. And you.
Stupid Protego.
Excellent.
Levioso.
Only all of the students are this adept.
Not bad for a beginner.
Acemi mi?
You give as good as you get.
Bir tane koyacağım, bayıltacağım şimdi.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor
Eyvallah
Hagrid.
hocam,
Glad to
eyvallah.
have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Eyvallah hocam,
All
eyvallah.
right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Revelio.
Ne oldu lan? Nasıl koydum
Nice
sana?
work.
Nasıl koydum sana ama?
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way.
Kıyamam mı?
Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Bak bu iyiymiş. Öyle de asamı hiç savaşta kullanmadım. Aslında öyleydi. Belki de bu konuda bir yeteneğim vardır.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Kesin onaylanmıştır. Kulağa şüpheli geliyor sanki ha?
Unsanctioned? I don't know.
Ha.
School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes,
Çevirmiş.
to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, You're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Revelio.
Niye sürekli her şey çeviriyor? Bura nereye gidiyor acaba? Oğlum çok güzel değil mi ya? İnanılmaz güzel.
Revelio.
Buradan nereden ses geliyor ama nereden geliyor çözemem. Neyse. Biz dersimize gidelim de. Gel buraya gel.
Now, Annabelle, it wasn't.
Revelio.
We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Want him to get back
Ders
to the
yetişmek için
lesson.
kitap var mı bakalım ya.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack. Oh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boot and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
O 2 ise 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9 o. 4 daha. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yok 9. Bu birinci soru işareti. İkinciye bakayım bir. At var. Değil. At kalsın bakayım bir. Atı 2 olarak alsak. Yok. 2 at olmaz. 8. 8 kalıyor. İki olsa 3, 4 6 olması lazım, kertenkele olması lazım. Kaçtaydı? Neyse, şu an çözeceğim. Derse gidelim.
Oh.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with a passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air.
Eyvallah hocam.
After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstone. Excellent. Stay focused. That's it. Not to worry.
Ha, bırakmamız lazım.
Very good. Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Be sharp.
Ne yaptın lan sen?
There we go.
Şimdi ben senin topunu dışarı atmayayım mı? Dur. Tamam.
Accio.
Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not
Dur
that I
lan
mind.
dur. Koydum.
Excellent.
Let us see this.
Bak sen.
Yes!
Dur. Aa, hep uçta durdurdum.
Brilliant. Here we go.
Ulan bu hepsini tutturdu 50'ye.
That is how it's done.
Gençler rahat olun. Tak bırak.
A perfect score. Remarkable.
Benimkiler daha önde.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Ne yaptı şimdi?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp.
Sıra bende. Gel şimdi. Lan yanlış tuşa bastım.
Do not think I will start going easy on you now.
Tak. Çok hızlı çektim. Dur.
Happens to the best of us.
Watch this.
La onu 50'ye ettirdi.
There we go.
Böyle bir şey yok ya. Hep iyili oradayla. Bak toplarımı engelledi hocam.
Splendid.
Hocam ayıp oluyor hocam.
Let us see this.
Aha. Ha, çekmeye de devam edebiliyorsun, bırakmıyorsun. Şimdi sıçtım, senin bütün toplarını dışarı atmadım mı ben?
That is how it's done.
Gel lan buraya. Tak.
You are not making this easy for me, are you?
Ne oldu lan? Ha? Koyarlar böyle.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Topları devirmek varmış, yapacak bir şey yok.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Kendimi tutuyorum. Anladığına sevindim.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
Allah Allah.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
Revelio.
If it's so
Well, you'd be using it
A
on
word,
clothing
if
to
you
be
would.
precise, Sebastian.
You wanted to
You know
speak
it
with
won't
me,
work on
Professor?
humans.
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Özel görev ha. Eyvallah hocam, eyvallah. Lan yine mi sen?
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Buranın acaba nerede? Üst kata çıkılıyor mu, bakayım hemen. Bir şey yapmadım. Bir şey yok.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Evet.
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Güveniyoruz işte.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Aynen öyle. Git biraz daha çalış. Ne öğrenmeye çalışıyorsun yine?
Lumos.
Böyle yapacaksın. Sakin. Bak böyle. Söylemedim, fark ettin mi bak?
I've no doubt that Black
Benim burayı halletmem lazım, bir saniye. Şimdi. Şimdi burada ne var? Birinci soru işareti. Bu 1 desek değil. Bu neymiş? 3. Bu da olamaz. Bu neymiş? 5. Bu da değildir muhtemelen. Kertenkele nerede? 4'te. Bu da değil. Örümcek. 2'de. Bu olabilir. Tamam, 2 olarak bunu alıyorsak o zaman. 4, 8 orada var. At kaçta? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9'da. 9, 10, 13 yapıyor. O zaman mantıksız oluyor. 13 desek o zaman şu şeyi seçeceğiz. Tamam. Bu da değil. Bu da değil. Bu da değil. Bu. Okey, bu değil. Belki böyle olmuyormuş. O zaman burası 2. 2, 4. 2, 4 tamam. 5, 3, 4. 6 yaptı. 6'yı bulmamız lazım. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Şunu bulmak lazım. Yukarıdakini. O değil. O değil. Tamam burada değil. Şurada. Bu muydu? Değil. Buydu. Aynen. Burada bu. Teker teker yapacağım. Bu değil. Bu değil. Beyazdan sıçayım. Tam diğer işte ya. 2, 3. Şunu birleştireceğiz. Şuna göre yapacağız. Böyle deneyeceğiz. Ne yapayım? Olmuyor. Açtım lan. Bir dakika. Neyse. Açtım, çok sorgulamaya gerek yok.
Accio.
Accio değil.
Revelio.
Ha, burada da varmış. Hallettik hemen ya. Seviye 1 kilit. Şimdi bir dakika. Buradan SC'ye basınca ne yapıyordu? Ha. Eldivenimiz varmış. Güzel. Geri gelelim. Gözlüğe bakalım. Bu mu daha iyi, bu mu daha iyi? Şimdi bakalım. Şapkalara falan bakalım. Ne oldu? Thomas Shelby'ye dönüyorsun. Uyumluk. Ha, bu iyiymiş. Saldırı artı 3 veriyormuş. Nasılmış? Okey. İşlikte gezeyim lan burada. Süpürgeler falan. 115. Envantere gelelim bakalım, envanterimizde neler varmış. Hiçbir şey yok. Zorluklar. Görevler. Eldiven aldık. Dur. Görünüş. Oğlum eldiven gibi bir şey aldım daha demin, o nereye geldi? Ha, buraya gelmiş. Bilseydim böyle yapardım. Map'i açalım şuna bakalım. Bizim buraya gitmemiz lazım. Şuraya ışınlanalım. Uğraşmaya gerek yok. Direkt tık tık hızlı. Zaman kaybetmeyelim. Bakalım bugünkü eğitimler bitti. Bu sandık gözüküyor. Sandık nerede burada?
Revelio.
Aha. Not çıkıyordur. Biçim değiştirme ablosunda bir çeşme tepesinde bir sen tasviri vardı. Öğrencinin toplamımız için anlatıyor. Tamam. Şöyle açalım.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Efendim bir
Ah,
çorap verdi.
There you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Kimle gitsek? Natiye ne dersin? Hı? Sebastian sanırım. Ya Char bile kendisi aslında Net'i istiyor gibi ama.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Hadi bakalım ilk asamızı almaya gidelim. Bir an önce yolluk lazım. Bana biraz borç verebilir misiniz? Sen nereden geldin sen? Sen nereden geldin?
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Lan buraya gel buraya. Ben bunu nasıl yakalayacağım? Yakalayamıyorum da.
Got it.
Tamam.
Revelio.
Ayıktım mevzuyu.
Levioso. A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Kilit açma becerimi ben nasıl geliştireceğim?
Revelio. Levioso.
Nasıl açacağım şimdi bunu?
Accio.
Aha.
Accio.
Buraya. Buraya
If
gel.
only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Ben de aynısını yapardım.
Sounds as if you caused the smelly situation and they responded accordingly.
I didn't make the rules. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Ya.
Revelio. Accio.
Bakalım o büyüyü nasıl bulacağız?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
Aa burada sandık gözüküyor.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Hadi hızlı. Repero.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Bu büyüyü de açtık. Büyü setimiz tamamlandı.
Revelio.
Aha.
Accio. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Kapının içinden geçtim lan. Nasıl oldu o?
Revelio. Accio.
Gel buraya. Çok pis yakalarım. Çat. Çok güzeller.
Revelio.
Lan.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Burada bir şey duydum.
Revelio.
Yani burada bir yerde bir ses duydum. Sandıklar mı?
Prepare her.
Acaba buna ne yapacağız?
Revelio.
Aha. Bir saniye şunu bir açalım da. 12 örümcek 2 ise böyle yapacağım. Bunu şöyle yap bakayım bir. Teker deneyeceğim bunu. Tamam, sen kal şimdi. Yeni değiştirelim. Bu da değil. Teker uğraşacağız bunlarla. Tak. Bu da değilmiş. Şimdi. Çevir. Böyle. Lumos mu? Bu kadar.
Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Accio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
Nerede lan bu acaba? Ne diyorsun? Neyse bakın.
Revelio. Accio.
Aha. Nerede bir yerlerde var bir şeyler ama. Neyse iyice yukarı çıkalım bakalım. Bulalım neredeymiş bu. Tepelere koyuyor falan dediler. Oradan.
Revelio.
Şimdi bak geçeyim ben. Oğlum şu oyunu nasıl yapmışsınız siz ya? Aha. Daha yukarı gitmiyor mu bu? Bu kadar mıydı ya?
Accio.
Uçan kağıt nerede?
Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Evet, turlayalım bakalım. Aha. Gel.
Revelio. Accio.
Real galiba vermekte.
Revelio.
Benim acil üst kata çıkmam lazım ama nasıl?
Accio.
Şimdi.
Revelio.
Buradan bir ses geliyor. Nereden geliyor ya?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio.
Ay.
Reparo.
Elim kaydı.
Professor Weasley.
Tamam. Buradan ne yapacağız? Bir yere mi gideceğiz?
Revelio. Reparo. Levioso.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Ben buradakini bulmuştuk.
I don't think a single student likes Professor Flav. They may pretend.
Revelio.
Burada ne yapmam lazım benim? Bulamıyorum.
Revelio.
Şam'dan oraya baksana. Büyük Şam'dan mı? Burada yok. Sağda ses geliyor.
Levioso. Reparo.
Ben salağım.
Accio.
I've always said that travel broadens.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Ne gobstone'muş arkadaş ya. Nereye gitmem gerekiyor? Hayır, buraya gideceğiz buraya.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Çıkan kağıt var burada.
Revelio.
Nerede var bakalım. O bölüm merdivenin nerede uçan kağıt var ya? Yavaşça bakıyorum. Aha. Bu tarafta gözüküyor bir yerde.
Revelio.
Ha gördüm.
Accio.
Kapat lan merdiveni.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Çok net gözükmüyor işte. Şöyle yaklaştıralım.
Accio.
Hoş geldin Barancım.
Revelio. Reparo. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Bir dakika.
Revelio.
Burada çıkan morlar neyi acaba temsil ediyor?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
How
Yukarıda
nice
bir
to
yerde.
see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
Map'te siz göremiyorsunuz gerçi şu an benim resmim var orada. Bir saniye buradan göremiyorum. Hocam müsaadenizle. Profesör Blake'in yönlendirmesi müdür yardımcısı olarak sizi Hogwarts sizlere görecek olan kenar konuştu.
Revelio.
Abi bizden orada çıkmıyor ki. Abize.
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
buradan ben gitsem daha iyi olur. Neyse yolda bir şeyler topluyorum ya.
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Buradan gidelim artık. Şuraya gitsek.
Resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
Eskiler nereden geliyor? Sağdan.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Çok konuşma.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Hayır.
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Revelio.
Diğeri nerede? Biri burada, diğeri nerede acaba? Neyse. Bir an önce oyunları öğrenmek istiyorum.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Ben uğraşamayacağım.
Revelio.
Arada yalandan bakmak iyi oluyor böyle. Ben gelene kadar
Revelio.
tam.
Have you ever visited any of them?
Accio. Revelio.
Quite a few hamlets outside of Hogsmeade.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Poor things if he does.
Accio.
Children are too young to attend.
Böyle yapıyorum.
Revelio.
Hello, looking for me?
Accio.
Sana baktım.
Revelio. Accio.
Hadi.
Revelio.
Buraya kadar gelmiş, şunları alalım hemen.
Accio. Revelio.
Gideceğiz, para lazım. Mecbur. Buna benim görünmeden gitmem lazım değil mi?
Lumos. Revelio.
Ulan bir yakalasaydım seni var ya. Yeter bu kadar, artık göreve gidelim değil mi? Artık gidelim, asamızı seçelim.
Revelio.
Not sure we could.
Accio.
Might be better off outdoors where we can pick stars.
I did tell
Revelio.
Bir maçı nasıl geçeceğiz acaba?
As a muggle boy, I used to feel I had a lot of work to do.
Accio. Revelio.
How in the world did people ride through?
Gidelim mi Johnny?
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Çok beklettim.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience. I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes,
Revelio.
I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
Biraz daha hızlı.
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
Revelio.
Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here. I often spot
Revelio.
lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Çok sinir bozucu.
Revelio.
Özür dilerim, dalmışım.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Like we already
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin. I would spend
Revelio.
all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
Ya nasıl başlayacağım sana ya? Gel şuraya bir mantar toplayalım azıcık ya.
Revelio.
Bir dakika beklesin şuradan. Şunları almamız lazım.
Accio. Accio. Revelio.
Bunun arkasında mı kasa ya? Aynen. Neyse asamız güçlenince artık yapacağız. Yapacak bir şey yok. Hadi sen de başlayalım sana ya. Yürü lan. 2 mantar toplayacağız.
Revelio.
Oğlum oyunun manzarası çok güzel ya.
If I had to pick a professor to race against,
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
Enayi gibi boşuna çıktım o zaman oraya.
Accio. Revelio.
Bunlar satılıyordur umarım. Para lazım, çok para lazım.
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear.
Kimmiş bakalım o?
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
Protego.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
I'm happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
Thank you Nettie. Biraz daha hızlı gidelim.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeyduke's. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade.
Yours aren't so bad.
Revelio.
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
İlk bir asamızı seçelim, gerisine bakarız.
Merlin, blooming fate, not a gem.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps... Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it. How intriguing.
Hangisini seçsek acaba?
Curious indeed.
Güzel. Hangi şey güçlüydü bunlarda?
How intriguing.
Çınar var mı?
Curious indeed.
Kiraz ağacı kalsın.
How intriguing.
Çınar.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing. A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly.
Bu asa güzel ya. Bunu seçsek mi?
Curious indeed.
Bu da güzel aslında da. O daha iyi ya.
How intriguing.
Bütün seçtiklerimiz gitti mi acaba? Çınar ağacı olsun.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Evet. Asamızı seçtik. Şurada köye doğru dönüp burada da bir bölüm sonu veriyorum. Bir sonraki bölümde buraya gezip yeni büyüler öğreneceğimiz bir bölümde olacağız. Buraya kadar izlediyseniz kanalıma abone olup like atmayı unutmazsanız sevinirim ve yorumlarınızı özellikle bekliyorum. Görüşürüz. Bay bay.